Hello guys, welcome back to Tactical Trafford, and today we talk about Viktor Gyökeres. That's actually the name on everybody's list as he's one of the hottest striker in Europe. So we are going to be talking about Viktor Gyökeres today. So guys, let's dive into this video. So the first characteristics of Viktor Gyökeres we are going to be going into is his possession base. If you look at his touches, Viktor Gyökeres has an inflated touch, which means that he's a guy that likes to get involved with possession. He likes to drop deep from the central backs and play with the team. He's a striker that likes his team to hold more of the possession. That's actually a positive for any team he's going to be playing for, because he's a player that likes to hold possession, to hold up play. But this is where actually his limitations comes into, because he's somebody that he doesn't have the tough arms like Harry Kane, like Erling Haaland, to shrug off competent defenders or aggressive defenders. He's somebody that thrives on freedom. He's somebody that thrives on space. He likes a lot of freedom, which he's not going to get obviously in the Premier League for any side. So he's a player that likes a lot of freedom when he's on possession. He doesn't like when he's being pressured or when he's being marked by an aggressive central back. He's going to be actually pressured to make mistake passes or maybe make a few wrong passes. So this is actually one of the limitations in possession for Viktor Gyökeres, as he likes to thrive on freedom. He likes to run into half spaces. He likes to play with a lot of freedom behind his back, because as you know, in the Portuguese league he plays with a lot of inferior defenders. So that's actually one of the issues that many teams are facing in trying to get Viktor Gyökeres, because you don't know if that possession base, that hold up, is going to be translated into the Premier League. As you all know, that Nunes has similar hold up play. He was doing well in the Portuguese league, but he couldn't transform that to the Premier League. So that's actually one of the red flags of Viktor Gyökeres, because when he's being pressured by a competent central back, he tends to make wrong passes, and his turning most of the times are too slow. And when as a striker you're not fast enough to turn, it's going to be actually a problem. Like if you look at the case of Harry Kane and Erling Haaland, they are very strong physical strikers that can be able to hold up the defenders with their strong arms and be able to turn quickly. But that's not really the case most of the times for Viktor Gyökeres. So that's what we have for the possession of Viktor Gyökeres. So guys, let's talk about the heading of Viktor Gyökeres. Before we talk about the heading of Viktor Gyökeres, let's talk about actually a little bit on the concerns of the strikers from the Portuguese league. Before now, Mario Jardel from Porto scored 42 goals. He's actually one of the strikers that have actually excelled in the Portuguese league, and that's actually